that out. Right.
All right, Multiverse Radio Chatter. Hey, everybody out there. You can finally see us on our live video podcast.
Video casting. It's the future.
Yeah, I'm MartyOG.
And SeaSpider.
That's SeaSpider. Yeah.
We're also recording the podcast normal, though, so if you don't want to see our face, you can just listen to the episode like you usually would.
Yeah, definitely. So, briefly, we left off with Free Comic Book Day. That was this past Saturday, May 7th, and
it was fantastic.
It was fun. It was good times.
It was good times.
After the rain, but, you know.
It fucking rained. How fantastic for Free Comic Book Day.
But once that cleared up, it was smooth sailing. But it was fun. We got to speak with, I got to speak with a lot of great artists, especially from the Light Switch crew. Scott Lost and, you know, Andy Ducliffe, my coworker. Hey, what's up? And, you know, Sarusi Ann was there also. She was cool as hell. You know, Ricky Fang.
Scott Lost.
Yes, Scott Lost. But, you know, all those guys. Ricky Anderson, he was cool. It was fun. We were talking about Black Panther, you know. So if you want to listen to those interviews, you can just go to multiversepodcasting.com and check that episode out. That's up right now.
And there's info and links to all the artists' shit right on the bottom of the page. Just keep scrolling down underneath the player and all of that's down there.
Yeah, all kinds of links to everything. Our social media. You can check us out on Facebook.
Yep, that's there too.
And on Tumblr. That's
Multiversepodcasting.com.
And check that out.
Maybe I should put like a fancy scroll right there and it'll like show up all sparkly.
Right here.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
I hope I can figure out how to do that, or else we just did that for no fucking reason.
It's okay. It was like a half fusion dance. Like, anyway.
So what are we doing here today, Marty?
We are going to be reviewing and recapping Captain America: Civil War. From, you know, the movie that just, you know, that kick-ass movie that just came out.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Little film.
I'm sure you've heard of it.
Perhaps. Crossed my mind.
Well, yeah. So
I want you to start it off because
big
Marvel's
Captain
here.
America fan. Yeah.
Okay, before we get started though, absolutely no comparisons to Batman versus Superman.
Okay, let's get one out of the way.
They're not the same realm. They're not the same universe. They're shooting for different things, different tones.
I wanted to get one thought out of the way before, and that's it. It's what Batman versus Superman should have been.
Yeah, they definitely could have taken better writing points from what Marvel is doing.
It was like basically if Superman killed Batman's parents, and that's what Civil War was.
Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen Civil War, don't fucking listen to this.
Yeah, like turn this off, go watch it.
Mm-hmm.
See it in IMAX, don't watch it in 3D. I don't know. Or watch
Is there
it in 3D.
a difference? Can you see it in IMAX regular without seeing it in IMAX 3D?
That's what I did. It was just the IMAX experience.
Well, yeah, because we totally saw it in regular theater. I felt like an asshole. Who sees regular movies when you can go see it in IMAX? Especially like that.
But you do the reserved seating and shit.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Nobody's smelly as farting on me or anything.
Yeah.
The dude behind me wasn't wearing his fucking shoes, though. I can't stand that.
Oh, bastard.
Wear your shoes in public.
Do that.
Don't fucking wear sandals. They're disgusting.
Be cool, man. You're in public, act accordingly.
Seriously.
Anyway, back to the movie.
It just made me think of Jeff. Hi, Jeff.
Hey. Starship.
Back to the movie.
Okay.
What did you like about it?
I liked how it was very, like, not one-sided. I thought it represented both sides equally and fairly. You know, they're like what Fox News claims to be, you know, fair and balanced. But it actually was. You know, it brought both sides of the argument, and I thought it was like interesting because Tony was like super pissed off about everything the whole time. Just because, like, he kept thinking about his parents dying.
I wouldn't even say he was pissed off. I would say more... I don't know. I think the lady that came out to him about her son, and then after he researched into, like, her son was, like, a great fucking kid, and they basically killed him with the whole Sokovia incident. Like, I think that just got to him. And it should have. That's terrible.
Especially since it's just, like, one mother out of, I don't know how many different mothers that probably lost children and all those, you know, collateral damage. But, you know, it was, you know, it's heavy. You know, there's a lot of weight. A lot of people did die in those And those alien attacks and all those like disasters and shit.
They can do whatever the fuck they want, those bastards.
Yeah, then they could just go home and not like be held accountable, and everybody else has to pick up the mess. It's like you don't even help clean up. That's bullshit.
It's absolutely true, but it was extraordinarily well balanced with that, the seriousness of it, and how lighthearted and humorous it was. I fucking laughed my ass so much. Paul Rudd, period.
Oh yeah,
he
needed to be there.
Yeah, he was so good.
The seriousness, yeah, you're right. The seriousness of that movie needed like a comedic little turnaround, and then especially like once they started like recruiting Spider-Man and.
Oh my God!
Paul Rudd in.
Just bringing up Spider-Man, I want to talk about Paul Rudd's Ant-Man, but Spider-Man, holy shit! I fucking hate Spider-Man. I've never liked Spider-Man. I can't stand him. I've never really been a fan of the movies. This Tom Holland motherfucker.
He's on it, right?
He's on it.
Oh,
I enjoyed his performance, like, through and through. And I was like, fuck yeah, Spider-Man. And I do not like Spider-Man. I fucking hate Spider-Man.
Like, leave it up to, like, Marvel and Disney to, like, actually do it justice, right? Like, they were actually listening to the fans, because they probably are the fans. And, they did it right. There's some 15-year-old kid. He's only, like, 6 months into having his powers. Aunt May's still kind of hot, as Tony would attest to. And it was dope, man.
I heard that they might be doing something with that because the whole thing with Pepper Potts not being in there, and then like him flirting with Aunt May. But they might pull some Tony Stark, Aunt May,
The whole time I'm like, don't take the suit from Tony, man. He's gonna screw you over. It's gonna backfire. Don't take the suit. But he took the suit. But
obviously, why wouldn't he? Pajamas, man.
Yeah. I loved all the nods to like because like in Batman and Superman, like they had those little moments where from the comic book, like the Dark Knight Returns when the lightning hits. Mm-hmm. In Civil War, they did a whole bunch of that shit. Those little Easter eggs, like Ant-Man riding Hawkeye's arrow.
That was dope.
That is iconic moment, comic book captured right on the screen for everybody to geek out on. That was perfect. And fucking all that crap, that whole fight scene, as corny as they make the commercial scene, when you actually get down to
the airport was great.
Yeah, it was probably that was the highlight. And then Giant Man, what the fuck?
I'm gonna try something. I don't know if it'll work. Last time I did it in my lab and I passed out after. No, that was good, and he pulls it off, and he's just like so excited about pulling it off too, and it's just like holy shit, it's fucking Giant Man.
The Giant Man's cool. I was hoping that was gonna happen because, in the comic book, like there is a Giant Man, but in that moment, that Giant Man dies, and that was what we were thinking. Like somebody was gonna die in this.
Nobody dies.
Chaka died.
Well, he had to.
Yeah, and I thought that was intricate and like the origin of the Black Panther coming out as like.
Yeah, we're supposed to back and forth, love and hate what we liked about the movie, and that's going to be one of my bitching points is how they killed T'Chaka. I didn't care for it very much.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. A diplomatic bombing takes out, T'Chaka, who is supposed to be, the elderly Black Panther. I don't know. With other origin stories for Black Panther, I just didn't.
There's a lot more, but he already had his powers. He already went through the Black Panther ritual. He has the suit, the vibranium costume. He's still kicking ass.
Yeah, like it was just all there, but I don't know. I felt like it could have been more. But there was
a little bit more motivation. I felt like him to actually use his abilities to avenge his father's death.
Yeah, going for vengeance and then realizing that's not
the way to go.
Yeah, it's not the way to go, but.
Because now he's the king, and everybody's looking at him, and they all know the Black Panther is associated with Wakanda, but yeah. So you didn't like that?
I didn't care for. I mean, his father obviously had to die, but I didn't care for it being part of the bombing for the whole thing. I don't know. I guess
there was a lot of bombings going on.
Yeah.
But
everybody was bombing something else, and it was just fucking like. Are there better ways that this could be done? But
guess not.
Yeah, guess not. No.
But what
issues you had?
I really didn't like what they did with Daniel Bruhl's character, Zemo, fucking Colonel Zemo. I guess he was that Sokovian colonel or whatever.
Right.
he acted like alone the whole time, pretty much, right? And just because he wanted to see the Avengers, I felt like he could have been because he's like a much bigger presence in the comic book. He's a key Captain America villain, but to like try to like be the guy that's been pulling the strings the whole time was like, oh man, like.
And he did a good job with it, but honestly, when it came down to it, it was just like so anticlimactic. Like
it could have been anybody else that was trying to that was like leaking information from Shield and all this whole time.
5 other Winter Soldiers that there were 5 or 6 of them.
That would have been a sick fight.
Like that could have legitimately fucking gone somewhere. And he's like, "No, I killed them all. I only brought you here because I just want you two to tear each other apart." And that was
like the climax of the movie.
And it was. I mean, it was good, but. For his part as a villain, I guess it did seem a little...
tacked on.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened to him? He got caught?
He got put in a box.
Yeah. He's in the...
For Watson to watch over. Remember all the hype that they had that, fucking Martin Freeman is in the movie and nobody could figure out what he was.
Yeah, he was pretty much just a SHIELD agent.
Nothing. He was just a guy.
Just some dude.
That arrests people and makes fun of them in boxes.
Hey man, those boxes are effective.
Yeah. Okay, so Spider-Man. I'm trying to think of my other pro. I don't know. I guess Black Panther in general. I know we just bitched about Black Panther, how like his father died, but I mean,
but
he was great
as a presence in the movie.
Yeah, fantastic. Just that Black Panther is in a movie. Just that he's live action and a real fucking person, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, it's Black Panther on the big screen!" Like, fuck yeah, he was great. His claws were fantastic. I thought they were going to be corny as shit.
No, man,
but,
those
like,
are
retractable
threatening.
And coming out, yeah.
Those things threaten, man. There's vibranium, everything. Like, he was going to hit with bullets. And he was
getting shoot by a helicopter like it's nothing. Like, he's looking at him like, what the fuck are you going to do? You're just going to shoot
She's
me?
like, shit, there's some people that could probably catch me, but I'm just going to run anyway.
Yeah, fuck that. He's fast as shit, too. I like how they're just running through traffic, and they're running faster than the cars in traffic.
Yeah, that was cool. But then, like, Winter Soldier, he grabs the motorcycle, doing that little move.
Oh, that was brutal. And
I was like,
just flips the whole thing around.
And then he just jets. I was like, fucking A, dude. But there was a lot of one of my favorite moments in the movie was when Cap finally smooches with Sharon Carter.
Smooches.
Yeah. He has a moment, and then, like, Winter Soldier and Falcon are just giving the nod, like...
Totally like bros, like bro sidekicks from past and present.
Yeah, that was a great freaking little interaction.
Their relationship between Falcon.
Can you move the seat up? No. that was like hilarious. It was a nice little break in the tension, you know.
Yeah, and when he shoots Spider-Man with that thing, he's just like, why didn't you just fucking do that to begin with? That was good shit, and that was definitely I enjoyed the two of them back and forth more than I enjoyed Tony and Cap.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they were like, yeah.
That could have been the real Civil War. Who's gonna be Captain America's real buddy?
Well, that's a good question because like now that Cap's not gonna be Captain America anymore, because Falcon and the Winter Soldier have both been Captain America.
But they're also both kind of like the same on the outs as Captain is right now.
Yeah, they're gonna back up Cap no matter what, but he's not gonna be Captain anymore. Captain America.
He's just going to be America.
He's just going to be Steve Rogers, agent of nothing.
Steve Rogers, America.
Everybody. Yeah, you didn't think I knew that, huh? Nah, but that's a comic book thing that they're going to do. And I heard in S.H.I.E.L.D., Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the show, they're doing Secret Warriors and shit. And that's going to...
Do people still watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
I want to get back into it for that reason, because Daisy or Quake or whatever...
Daisy Quakes.
Daisy Quakes. She is like one of my favorite Secret Warriors. Like she's one of Nick Fury's like back pocket like superhumans that you can just call on. And you know he has like a magician kid, and he has a bunch of other like crazy supers at his disposal. And I want to get more into them because they got super dope powers that are just as brutal as Daisy. But everybody's saying that it's going more towards the Inhumans, but I heard they canceled that.
Yeah, I heard they canceled Inhumans.
The movie, you know, I don't know, but that would have been sick to actually get Black Bolt and Medusa up in that shit.
Marvel cancels everything that they don't agree with. Just ask the Fantastic Four.
That is not Fantastic Four's fault.
Side note, I watched Fantastic Four.
Which one? The new one?
The new one.
With, what's his name? Michael B. Jordan?
And a couple other people.
All right, honest opinion.
Honest opinion? I don't know what everybody's bitching about. You should fucking watch that movie. Straight up. Okay, it's not like... All right, let me lay the ground for you. A week ago, I watched the 2005 Fantastic Four movie.
Okay.
And then I watched the 2015 Fantastic Four movie. And then I watched the 2007 Rise of the Silver Surfer. In that order. And the 2015 Fantastic Four movie isn't that bad. Maybe by comparison, it was then sandwiched in between two piles of shit, roughly. But open mind, if you look at like how they did it, dude, it totally wasn't that bad. It's a good movie. I enjoyed it.
Because I was listening.
I watched it again.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
there you have it. This guy, he didn't mind
That's for all the hate.
There you go. Everybody, to each his own, I guess.
It's not. It wasn't like a great movie. It wasn't a fantastic movie, but it was by no means a bad movie.
Okay, I guess you can't judge a book by its cover, but I guess you never know. Everybody has their preferences.
No, it's totally.
But back to Civil War now. Back to a widely liked movie.
Nope, I got hate for that though, because I was trying to think of things I disliked about the movie so that we're not just like blowing fucking Civil War.
All right, what did you not like about it? What else?
The captions for all the cities every time they went into a new city.
What, the big
big letters
like across the screen?
Okay, now for one, it took me out of the movie. It distracts me.
It's
just like in general, yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, in case you didn't know, we are like in this
is where
city.
we are. Super insulting to me as a viewer, but they fucking did it like 7 times. Seriously, if you haven't seen Civil War, I don't know why you're still listening to this, but why the fuck? Like 7 different cities,
that's
and
the
they
Russo
need to
brothers.
Like big. Oh no, I couldn't.
That's how they roll, man. It's like
the first time they did it, I was like, oh, I don't like this. This better be the only time I see it. And then it happened again, and then it happened again.
Come on, man! You should have known it was gonna happen.
An hour and a half into the movie, and it's still fucking going on. And I'm like, first of all, we're going to too many places for one.
Why not?
Oh no, I couldn't. I can't.
A lot of that shit happened all over the world, man.
I know, but
the Avengers.
It didn't need to be like extraordinarily visually announced every 15 minutes.
In your face in all caps, shouting at you. We're in America, in case you didn't know.
Scary white letters. Cleveland is the only one that I can remember for sure.
For the U.S.? That's funny. Yeah. But yeah.
It's Cleveland and the other place they're at now.
I don't know. Because the guys that do Community, a TV show, great TV show. I'm glad the Russo brothers are doing Marvel movies.
Do they do Community?
Yeah.
Do they do the letters on Community?
No, they don't. But they do a lot of that. That guy, Jim Rash, the dude when Tony gets off the stage at MIT, he's the dean in Community, and he pulled a little dean moment right there, which was a little nod that the Russo brothers do. But that was pretty funny. And then, but I actually was amazed by how they got like a young ass Tony Stark to be in that hologram thing. Like,
oh my god, that was so fucking creepy.
It was weird, right?
Was CGI as shit, but it it worked. Like, for what they were shooting for, I guess it worked, but like it was
like taken from his memory in the context of the movie, but that was pretty crazy.
It creeped me out, but it was kind of awesome at the same time.
Interesting stuff. What else?
I don't know. I just bitched about something. It's your turn.
I got to bitch about something.
You can do whatever you
want. I don't know. It was a lot of stuff. I mean, I really thought somebody should have died. Like, really. I mean, Rhodey getting shot was like.
Rhodey should have died.
Somebody should have gone out. I don't know if Don Cheadle's contract is coming up, but somebody whose contract was coming up should have took one for the team, man.
Don Cheadle's contract.
Like, I wasn't sure if it was going to be Paul Rudd because he's going to have his movie with the Wasp, and it could have been anybody.
Hawkeye.
It could have been Hawkeye.
Totally could have pulled off killing Hawkeye. Nobody would have gave shit either. Yeah. Nobody would have cared. Nobody would have fucking cared. But you know why? Because they used him as like an extra guilt trip for Tony once he got to that fucking creepy ass fort in the middle of the ocean.
Because he's like, oh, come out of retirement because of this shit, because of you, Tony. You know, because of course he's gonna back up Cav. He's the only one that doesn't have like the super.
Him and Black Widow going hand to hand, and then just like, we're still friends, right? Yeah, no, totally.
And then Scarlet Witch goes like, you're holding back. It's like, alright, take it easy.
Of course he was holding back their besties.
Yeah.
She's like the godmother to his children, I'm sure.
But what about, like, Black Widow being the traitor, being the turncoat?
I wouldn't even call that being a traitor. She slightly delayed Black Panther. But it was the right decision because he didn't want to kill them anyways.
Right. But he was going to probably, like, not stop until he got to Winter Soldier.
True.
And
but I mean, it's... Okay, let's devil's advocate the situation. In that scene, she doesn't stop Black Panther. And it's like, fucking go right ahead. Do what you gotta do. They're already, like, mid-takeoff. What's he gonna do? He's gonna hop on the plane.
Take him down.
How? How's he gonna take him down?
We'll fight on the plane.
They're everybody's in the plane. He's not in the plane. They're taking off. He's got his claws. He can scratch some shit up. But I mean, like, they would have got out the thing. Okay, I guess my defense for that is because Tony and Rhodes were totally in the air following them.
Oh, yeah.
And then they got shot down.
Oh, yeah, Vision.
And then, yeah, so, no, I don't.
So, okay, so who do you think it was, like, in the wrong in that? Do you think it was Falcon for moving out of the way, or do you think it was just Vision for blindly shooting?
No, that's totally on Vision, because he blindly shot, and he admitted to being that because he was distracted with Scarlet Witch, which is totally understandable because he wants to bang her with the penis he doesn't have.
With his androidal penis?
It's true.
Sorry, Vish.
But I'm glad that they're going that route, though. I'm glad that they're gonna we're gonna tackle this fucking robot witch sex that's in the comic books that everybody wants to see in the movies. Apparently.
It could have gone either way, though, because Captain and Scarlet Witch have get a thing going on too after the fact, after Vision and Scarlet
I think
Witch.
After the whole making Black Widow a whore for everyone in a different movie that they've been doing for the last decade, they might want to try and keep Scarlet Witch a little wholesome.
Why? She's just as hoary as everyone else. No, take it back. That's sexist.
Oh yeah, that's terrible. Blame Marvel. I didn't write.
Yeah, man. I'm just a fan. I'm just citing canon, right? But fucking
We're coming up on time. Any final thoughts on the fucking Captain America Civil War? Go see it.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Twice.
I wanted to see it again. You saw it twice?
No. I'll probably go see it in IMAX because we didn't see it in IMAX before. But there's so many good movies out right now. We haven't seen The Jungle Book yet.
All right, no.
See The Jungle Book.
I don't know. I think the next movie I'm going to see is Suicide Squad, and then...
You're going to wait till August before you go see a movie?
It's August?
Yeah.
Shit. They push it?
No, it's been August.
Fuck, I thought it was like July or June or something.
You're crazy. It's August.
Sam, so summer.
Doctor Strange.
Well, that's November, so I know that for sure.
Doctor Strange.
Cumber Strange.
That sounds...
Sorcerers. No. That's what he does.
No, I know that's what he does, sure. Oh my god. Final thoughts on Civil War, though. We were supposed to do a final thought, and then...
Okay, final thought. It was awesome. Action was awesome. I loved everything about it. I want to see what Captain America Off the Grid does next, and yeah, it should be sick.
Tony Stark and Spider-Man Homecoming. I forgot that.
Is that going to be is that a team-up movie? Yeah, that's
announced. I don't know if it's a team-up movie, but it is announced that Downey is going to be in Spider-Man Homecoming. So how does that change the outlook of the next few movies? I touched you.
No, I don't know. It's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna affect anything much. It's gonna probably be like a team-up kind of thing. He's gonna. I think it's just gonna be like a little guest spot. He goes to Tony for some help.
Okay.
And then he just goes on and does his thing.
What's like the Avengers timeline? Like, what is the next Avengers movie? I think I shook the phone a little bit. Hands off the table.
Should be in the newly titled Infinity. That's the next Avengers movie.
Correct, right.
But they got to go through the Black Panther movie first.
Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man Homecoming.
Guardians 2.
After?
Guardians is like next year, isn't it?
I believe so. But are they bringing Guardians in to...
I heard somebody from Guardians is coming to...
Rocket has been confirmed. I heard that.
Is it Rocket?
Yeah.
Why not Star-Lord?
Nobody cares.
I fucking love Chris Pratt, like with fucking...
Chris Pratt, who nobody knows
Chris
who
Pratt
that
kicking
is.
it with Chris Evans.
Yeah, that'd be ridiculous.
That'd be fucking
Actually,
awesome.
Chris Pratt and Robert Downey Jr. I think I would die.
Dude, That's a ridiculous ensemble.
It is a ridiculous ensemble.
That would be... I'm all for that.
Would lose so much money just on paying all the people that have to be in that movie.
Come on, man. Disney can afford it.
Yeah, they have to make $200 million just to cover salaries on that, not let alone special effects.
Come on, man. They can do it.
They can do it. It's Disney. They own everything. Use all that Star Wars money they just got.
You got to give back to the fans somewhere. I mean, that's why everybody's accepting it, because they haven't really done wrong with it so far. It keeps the fans coming back.
All right, so outgoing message: fuck Marvel, because they are so fantastic at everything.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. You want to hate them, but you can't, because they're the ones giving you the movie that you want to see.
I can hate them a little bit. In this shirt, it's easy.
This guy was Alex Ross Justice shirt.
You don't see an Alex Ross Avengers shirt.
I don't
There
have
you go.
one. I don't
There you
have
go.
one. But there is an Alex Ross Avengers.
Is there?
There is.
No, I mean shirt. Is there an Alex Ross Avengers shirt?
Yeah.
I'd buy it.
Yeah. Of course there is. He does everything. Alex Ross is the best artist out there. Check his shit out. Super expensive though, because he's that good.
Mm-hmm.
Totally worth it.
Multiverse Radio Chatter.
We'll see you guys next week on the Multiverse.
That's Marty.
I'm MartyOG.
SeaSpider. Multiversepodcasting.com.
See you guys in the future.
Or the past.